Verses 1 through 13. Let's stand together, shall we? Please rise. After I'm done reading, please remain standing as we pray. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." There was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called He seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. Father, bless our time together as we reflect upon this, the first chapter of the Bible, the beginning, the creation of the world. Help us, Lord God, to reflect upon the significance of this, the divine record of the beginning. Help us, Lord, to meditate upon its truths, Lord. Help us, Lord, to see those things that are so significant, that are so important for us to know that you have revealed to us in your holy word, and be glorified. We pray this in Jesus' precious name. Thank you. You may be seated. We are engaged in a study on the creation. The Genesis 1 record, His declaration and description of the beginning. We see the beginning of the creation of the world. In verse 2, we see the state of the world when He first made it, that the earth was without form and void. It was without order. It was empty. And I think that's very important for us to see that there is a progression here. God didn't simply command it all to be in a moment. No, it happened in a progression. It started with disorder and emptiness. It started in darkness. It started with water present, covering all of the earth, the deep. But also the Spirit of God hovering over the waters. God was present in that place. The first day we see God creating light, and day and night is created. I think it's curious that day and night are created before there is a sun, moon, and stars. I find that an incredible thing. And yet that was the plan of God. The concept of a day and night, was something that went right back to the very, very beginning. The second day, we see the creation of the firmament, the divided waters, the expanse that is above us, which is called heaven, the loftiness, the highness. That's the idea here of all of this. And the waters that are below, and the waters that are above that firmament, that certainly today we would understand as the clouds. Back at that time, I believe it referred to a canopy, a kind of water that later on at the time of the Great Flood came down. Not a lot of description in detail here. Only the reality that there was waters above the firmament and the waters below the firmament. Today, we look at day 3. We see the creation